everyone, it's Michael from Chess Lifestyle, and yeah, I am completely shattered. I mean, in previous tournament vlogs, you've seen me at the airport, you've seen me on various commutes, you've seen me at a venue, and now you see me in Eric's spare bedroom. I'm crashing at his for the night, having just returned to UK. And yeah, I'm completely shattered because I played probably my hardest tournament to date. It was 8 titled players out of 9 opponents in the 9 rounds, and most of the players were above 2200. And in the end, I managed to beat just one player who was the non-titled player, who was like 1950, 2000 rated. And I made 6 draws against the 2200s, and I lost 2 games. And it's interesting because one of the games I lost was actually the game I was probably most winning in. And I've been reflecting a lot on like the psychology of winning positions since that game. And the other loss basically came from a difficulty in the opening, which I've experienced in similar positions before, and I really need to come up with a better remedy in these positions. So kind of got a bad position out of the opening, but credit to her, she played a fantastic attacking game, and I actually think I played one of the best defensive games that I've ever played. And I managed to find this one move which I thought was super high caliber. And I think if I hadn't been doing these difficult defensive Roger calculation exercises, I wouldn't have found this defensive move. It took me 20 minutes to find it, and I was really proud of finding it. But it just wasn't enough. And then interestingly, the one game I did win was probably it probably was the worst game I played of the whole tournament. So I do remember like when I quit chess temporarily for 6 months. Well, I didn't know it was going to be temporarily at that point in time. But I do remember one of the factors that was just infuriating about chess was that I didn't feel that the results reflected the standard of play. And I feel like this tournament was a bit like that, where like my win was my worst game, and my losses were actually some of the best chess I've played in my career. So interesting to reflect upon. For the record, when I was talking about reflecting on the game I lost from the winning position and reflecting on winning positions, I think I reread chapter 3, Wanting, from Seven Deadly Chess Sins on the plane just now, and it makes a very good point about how basically putting pressure on yourself to convert winning positions is actually just a really silly thing to do, because it actually just doesn't help anything. It's natural that you put pressure on yourself to win a winning position because it's winning, but actually if you can detach yourself from that kind of pressure and just be like, well, it's just a position where good moves need to be found, just like any position, and not give yourself like some kind of burden or responsibility that it has to be won, and then you have a generational crash out when you don't win it, right? So I think that's like a really important thing to remember, and I'd actually forgotten about this until rereading the chapter. But yeah, I mean, I mentioned thoughts of like quitting chess just now. I mean, for me, I actually don't have any thoughts of this at all, despite reaching some similar conclusions. I think that the tournament as a whole went very well. I had a performance rating of 2150, 50 something, I think. And I think I gained like 18 rating points, so probably like 2090 something FIDE. But yeah, ratings aside, I mean, I think the great thing was that I played some really, really nice chess. And I think this has come from a lot of the hard work that I've put in with, the tri-weekly woodpecker streams, which I know I haven't always like put in the best of shifts. Like sometimes I get very distracted. But I have been doing like my coach's calculation exercises most weeks when we both have time to put in the work. And yeah, I think like it shows in the chess, and I'm just proud that like I've been able to consistently put in work, and yeah, nice to see some rewards from the effort. So yeah, basically gonna spend tomorrow in London as well, and then I'm going to head back up to Liverpool to continue the life of a Merseyside chess player. So yeah, I think the next tournament I'm going to be playing in will be the London Chess Classic. Like during the tournament, I even had thoughts about whether like I should even withdraw from that event, because I mean, to be honest, the round robin probably doesn't suit me in terms of like my opening choices and stuff. But I actually think it's going to be a really good opportunity to just you know switch things up a bit, and also yeah, I shouldn't get so bogged down about like the fact that, oh, these guys are underrated and whatever. Like just play the game, get the experience, and just um yeah, I don't think I'm that much you know worse than them, if at all, especially given my recent form. So basically, I shouldn't be too pessimistic. Of course, shouldn't be like overly optimistic either. I mean, they're really strong. Um, so yeah, man, I just managed to click off the video, and thankfully, that last 6 minutes of rambling was saved. So I think on that note, it's almost 2 a.m. over here. I am going to have a very, very good night's rest. And what I will say, I've added some clips at the start of the video. Maybe I'll add some at the end as well. But basically, the trip was pretty fun. South of France is actually really lovely. Late October, and it's like 20 degrees and like actually really nice weather. And the food in Cap d'Agde was actually really surprisingly good, like really authentic, you know, cuisines, and like it was just delicious. And actually, I really liked the tournament as a whole as well. Like there were just so many events. I mean, you can see in the clip there's like some jazz music, and it was just a vibe. People were just enjoying themselves. And actually, one of the opponents I played, she's from France, and she said we were analyzing the game afterwards, and because she beat me, she bought me a mojito, which I appreciated. But yeah, while we were analyzing the game, like she told me that yeah, this tournament is the best tournament in France, so I picked a good one. And yeah, I enjoyed the vibe a lot. I mean, I wouldn't say it was perfect. I mean, the playing conditions were very cramped, very stuffy, and hot. But I mean, for late October, I mean, complaining about the heat, I mean, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, no, Cap d'Agde, really, really great event. Um, and yeah, I have to show you guys a photo of some of the items I bought from the various chess shops, and it was kind of cool that they didn't just have one chess shop, but they had multiple different kind of independent sellers selling their own kind of unique style of like chess items. But anyway, I could go on and on. So I think all I'll say is we'll be getting back to the streams very, very soon. Monday, Wednesday, Friday routine, more woodpecker, more training. Um, and yeah, the last thing I will mention is that Chess Mood Grand Prix, I think November the 20th, I have a league match that day, so I have no idea what I'm going to do. Like, uh, I don't even know. Maybe we won't even stream the November fixture, because in whatever situation, we have qualified for the December final. So December 20th, mark it in your calendars. That's going to be a very, very hype stream where we're playing basically the top 10. Well, we're going to be top 10, but we're going to play 9 of the top online clubs on League Chess. So it's pretty mad that Chess Lifestyle squeezed in to those grand finals. But yeah, lots of chess to come, and we're just going to keep riding this wave. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate all of the Patreon and YouTube subscribers and members, and also big shout out to everyone who supported the recent Gurganitsa course that's been released, old school Gurganitsa. I've been frantically replying to forum posts and comments on Chessable this whole week, despite playing my tournament. So I've given it my best effort there. But yeah, successful launch, and yeah, more chess to come. So on that note, good night, guys.
No, all the French people play. They play e4. I had 4 blacks and 4 e4s.
I had one e4, 2 d4s, and a knight f3, I think.